Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. The last video we got the STI back on the road, ready for summer. I'm excited to start working on it and getting some things done that I've been neglecting. I actually challenged Don into building a little, what do you call it? A trailer, I guess? A little trailer?
Utility cart.
Utility cart? I think she can do it. I believe in her. I don't know if she believes in herself, but I think she could do it. But I actually, a couple weeks ago, picked up a new car. It's kind of clapped out. It's a Subaru, is what you would expect. And it's a 2009 Subaru Forester. So it's pretty clapped out. It looks okay from far, but once you get up close, it's really clapped out. I'll show you the issues that are wrong with it, and then I'll explain why I bought it. So it's honestly not too bad, but let me show you. So like I said, from far, it doesn't look too bad. You know, it's from 2009, it has its issues. The headlights are pretty hazy. I actually think they're worse than the Legacy, which I do want to redo those eventually. I will redo both of them eventually, so I'll probably do a video dedicated to that. Maybe, we'll see. Gotta redo that. Obviously, paint is not perfect. There's chips and scratches. I don't know, it's not bad. I mean, it's kind of a beater. The guy that owned it before us, it was definitely his beater. It was his commuter car. He did a horrible, like, rear repair job. Like, it's bubbling. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it's bubbling. I'm thinking about redoing that. Potentially, we will see. You know, dent up here. I think a nice spoiler would look good on this, to be honest. The guy plastied up the emblems. I'll probably just leave that because it looks half decent. There's a dead spider in there. But yeah, again, he redid the quarters. This one's brutal. I don't know what he was doing. It's like falling apart. I don't know. I'm really thinking about redoing this. We'll see though. Plastic up the wheels. It's just coming right off. As you can see. Whatever. Did the door handles. I guess they were chrome. I don't know. It's stupid. I don't know why he did the door handles. Looks bad. And the wheels again. As you can see. That's good. Just good. Now, from my understanding, the car needs brakes. The fronts might be okay. I'll have to check them out. The rears are shot. The rears desperately need it. You can't see, but they need it. The car does drive. I drove it here. It has a pretty bad repair job on the exhaust. And she leaks. Let's see if this thing has enough juice to turn on. Cranked. It is automatic, which is fine. I'm thinking about upgrading this to like an iDoing or a nice Android tablet one. They're pretty sweet. I really like them. Also want to do it to the STI. It looks like we got a coolant light on. Nice. 230 on it. Overall, the car is really not in that bad of shape. But the engine has a head gasket leak. So this is why I got it for pretty cheap. Honestly, clean title, but it has a head gasket leak and needs brakes. It also said it needed rear brake lines, which I've done in a past video. I'll have to jack up the car and see. From here, I can't really tell. Oh, look at this, look at that. That's just good stuff. Yeah, this will come all off. Oh, there's a spider in there. It's not a bad little car. Clean title, 230 on it. Head gasket leak, needs brakes. And the reason why I got it is, yes, I could pull the engine out and get it rebuilt, but that car right there has a healthy engine still. And I was holding on to the engine for this whole time because I was planning on pulling it out and throwing it into another car. When I first got this thing, I don't know, like 5-6 years ago, I did the timing belt, water pump, did all that stuff, head gasket, so this thing is good to go. I could probably still put another 50,000 on it before it needs to be done again, so that's gonna come out and go into here. But what I want to do today is I want to jack this thing up, get it on jack stands, go through the suspension, see if it does need brakes in the front and the rear. The rear 100% needs it, and if I need to do the brake lines. I'd rather not do the brake lines, but if I got to do it, I'll do it. It's an exciting new project. Never owned a Forester. And what's crazy is right now I own a Impreza, Legacy, Forester, and an STI. All I need is an Outback, Ascent, BRZ, and a WRX. I pretty much have it all then. Well, no. All I would need is an Outback, an Ascent, a BRZ, Crosstrek. Yeah, I need a few. How are you doing over here?
I need pliers, a screwdriver, and a 10mm and 14mm.
So got her all jacked up. I've been going through it. And in all honesty, I'm not really seeing all that work that needs to be done. If I really wanted to be cheap, I could probably save the rotors. Either get them resurfaced or just throw some new pads on it and just call it a day. Pads definitely should be changed, I know that, but I should probably just get new rotors anyways. Underneath, you know, the bushing there, it's pretty brutal. The lower ball joint is next to non-existent. So you can see, so both front lower ball joints I should probably change out. Rear, again, same story. Rotor, I could probably save it if I want to cheap out. Brake pads for sure I should change out. But one of the things that the seller brought up was the rear brake lines needed to get replaced. And further inspection, sure they got rust and there's some dirt, but I don't see anything really too concerning. Like, I don't see any rust on the actual lines. I don't see anything like that. So I think that's a win. Same thing on the other side. I don't see anything concerning again. Like, from what I see, I crawled under, I couldn't see anything really concerning, like I said. Same thing with the calipers, you know. That's, I'll pretend I didn't see that. Oh, gotta love Canada. This is... Yep, gotta love Canada. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go ahead, order up some rotors and pads, swap those out. I'll continue to look over this car and I'll also do the front ball joints. But it's not looking too bad. I can show you guys a closer look at the repair job he did. That's just mint. And the front mid-pipe looks a lot like what's on the Impreza, so I wonder if I could take that and swap it in. And the rear actually looks like a lot like my STI mid-pipe. So I wonder if that will bolt up. If that would, that'd be a pretty easy fix. So I'll try to figure that out later. That bolt joint as well is next to non-existent. Yeah, overall, it honestly doesn't look too bad. I was expecting a lot worse. Sheesh, sounds like a Honda. Yeah, I don't know what he did there. I have a spare one of these. It looks similar, but I don't think it will work. I don't know. I'll have to pull that off and give it a check. He's done some weird stuff to this car, I have to say. There's some weird, like, jerry-rig shit done to it. What was this guy thinking? Oh, come on. What is this? Oh, man. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to figure out something there. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll sit on this. I'll think about it. I got some time, though. Try to decide what I want to do, or if you guys have suggestions, that'd be cool. One option's weld it up. The other one is see if that will work, and the mid pipe from the STI will work, and then this is all just scrap metal. Or, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I looked into it some more. This front pipe, I don't know what you would call it, that came from the Impreza. It's actually a little bit different than what's on the Forester. So I think the best thing to do is to basically just cut out that messed up area up in there and probably just cut a section off of here, and I think I'm just gonna weld it in and call it a day. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It just makes the most sense to me. I also am gonna order new pads, new rotors for both front and rear, and new lower ball joints. That's it. That's all I can really see that's wrong with this car. I'm excited to get into it. There's just something about working on just clapped out cars. It's just fun, you know? Like the STI is nice. It's fun to work on the STI. But every now and then it's just nice to work on something you just don't really care about if it gets dinged up or damaged. So I guess the next video, hopefully, will be us fixing this car up. That's the plan. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. So if you're excited for this and want to see this thing running and looking somewhat decent, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And take it easy, guys.